Hey everybody, it's a Review Revolution, back at you again, and I missed Friday. I missed Friday. I'm sorry guys, it's one of the things where I was just out. I was out Friday. It's something where I didn't really have time to shoot the video, so to catch up, we're going to do a double feature Sunday. So, sorry guys, but better late than never. Today, we're taking a look at the Neca, Neca Real Toys, because it is a New Line Cinema. So it is the Real Toys, Neca Real Toys. Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees. The Jason Voorhees, I believe, that was from the remake. Now, this is actually my first Jason. This is my first full-scale Jason figure. Not counting the little 3-inch one that I have, this is my first full-inch one, or my full scale one. And I happen to get it at the same store, actually. I happen to get it at the same place. And as I said with the other one, I don't know Jason. I don't know him that well. I mean, I know of him, and I've seen several of the movies, but it's something where I don't know what order it happened in. I don't know what the overarching story was, and I kind of want to get caught up. So, unlike other situations where I can usually give you a little, trivia, a little something about the character or about the movies or something, I'm totally on the dark on this one, guys. I will ask you to please tell me about Jason. Tell me something about him. Tell me, again, I know from the read-up, because I actually read the back of the card this time, and of course on the back you see him with the bandaged head, because he comes with 2 different heads. And there's the picture of him with his hockey mask on. Both of them are very awesome. But I read the back, and, I know the basics. Crystal Lake has a sinister history. It is said a young boy named Jason drowned when the counselors of the Camp Crystal Lake weren't paying attention. When the camp was finally set to reopen after the tragedy, all but one of those charged with rebuilding the site were mysteriously murdered. It was discovered that the boy's unstable mother, Pamela Voorhees, had been avenging the death of her son. Jason, fortunately, okay, alright. Avenging the death of her son, Jason. Fortunately, she was beheaded before she could inflict any more harm. Okay, so I get that part. But Jason survived and has been keeping watch over his eerie domain. Those who dare defile Camp Crystal Lake and the memory of his mother meet their bloody end at the razor-sharp blade of his machete. Much like the howling wind that echoes through the rotting cabins of Crystal Lake, Jason is a terrifying force of nature that cannot be stopped. Okay, alright, I get it. I know he's creepy, he's a killer, and that's what his origin was. But, again, for anybody who is a horror movie fan, tell me something more. Tell me something more about this. Is there in every Friday the 13th movie, does someone get impaled on, I don't know, a railroad spike? Is there always like a shower scene? Is there any consistency in the movies? Is there something they all have? Is there always a moment that, as a Friday the 13th fan, is coming? Tell me something about the movie, some little piece of trivia, because I know nothing of it, and I'd like to get caught up. I'd like to know these kind of things. But we're going to take a moment, we'll pop Jason out of the pack, get a look at the figure, and have some fun. Be right back. Alright, thanks for sticking around. Jason's loose. Watch yourselves. Actually, this is really cool. For my first Jason figure, I think he's awesome. I think this is so cool. I may end up getting more Jasons. These are just awesome. Now, again, I believe that this is from the remake Friday the 13th, because You know, the one that I remember him in, you know, he's kind of his workman dickies on, you know, kind of the one-piece dickies. And here, yeah, you know, he's got the trousers and his t-shirt and then his jacket on, and he looks very scary, very creepy. I mean, it's something where, yeah, this is definitely the stuff of nightmares. Neca did a fantastic job. This is so cool. On the sculpt, I mean, every bit of detail across the sculpt. I mean, the fabric on the jacket, even, I mean, the jacket, like with most figures nowadays, the jacket piece that goes over the chest is just a soft rubber, and then the arms are sculpted and painted to match. So, you know, even though here he's got like a t-shirt on, you couldn't actually take the jacket off because of the ways the arms are sculpted, which is understandable, but a little disappointing. You know, it'd be kind of cool if he didn't have the jacket. But when you look at the way the jacket is sculpted, when you look at the diamond stitching, look at here where the belt would be across the back, and again, all the fabric folds and everything, it looks great. I mean, the blood stains that are on there, the dirt and grime. I mean, looking at his hands, I mean, you look at his hands here, it's dirty. See the veins on the back? I mean, just fantastic. I mean, this is just really, really cool. On the neck, and I'll get into to the face here in a minute. But on the neck, you can see, you know, again, there's dirt and grime all in there. You know, Jason is definitely a wild creature roaming through the mud and the forest in Camp Crystal Lake. I mean, he is certainly something that will come out of the dark at you. Now, just like with the Resident Evil figures, this is a, you know, kind of classic NECA. From the waist down, no articulation in the legs, save for the boots or the shoes, the foot, which seems to be on a ball joint. So no articulation in the legs, though he seems to be in a fairly good position as far as standing to me. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. I actually think that the sculpt on the legs is good, save the fact that we can't do anything ourselves. It looks fine. Again, you see the seam on the side of the jeans, and of course the gashes and the tears on it. Just looks really, really nice. The arms do come up and out. They do twist. There's a hinge at the elbow and a twist as well. Hi. The hands are on a ball joint, just like the foot. And like I said, I mean, very nasty. You look at the paint job on there. The sculpt is beautiful, and the paint on it really tries to convey just the dirt and the mud and everything that he goes through. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, the mask, very traditional Jason hockey mask, I'm guessing. When you look inside, you can see one kind of whited out eye and then one regular one. Like I said, a very haunting image for sure. Comes across the back. Scraggly hair. And there are 3 ways that you can really display your Jason here. You can do him with his mask on. You can take the mask off, and just to give you a quick look, you can see that some of that scraggly hair is actually molded to the mask, which makes it a little bit nicer why you might want to keep the mask on him. We'll set that down there. And there we have Jason unmasked. Ugh. Been through a lot. Yes. What a nightmare. The head is on a ball joint. And the blood around his mouth, his gums and the teeth, all really, really nice. Look fantastic. I mean, I could see why you may want to display him this way. Chances are I'll either have him with the mask on, or the head does pop off pretty easily, actually. And you can pop on the bandaged head. Let's see. Which, There we go. Even when it's popped on, even once it goes on, it still looks like it still seems to me like it sits a little high on his shoulders. Looks like it's a little high on there. It feels like, or it looks like it should go further down, but it doesn't. So that's a little disappointing, but I mean, the look of it is really nice. I mean, it's made of the same kind of soft plastic here around the collar, and I almost think that they may have just taken a soft piece of rubber and then just wrapped it around one of the heads and done the sculpting over it. That might be a little more work than what they actually did, but that's definitely the way it feels. You can again see that good eye staring through the bandages. Really cool. So if I don't have him with his mask on, it would probably be the bandage head that I would do. One of the other really nice things I like about this figure, and I don't know how long this has been going on, but here on the side of his leg, he does have kind of a pouch or a holster or something that his machete will fit in. And just to show you real quick, the machete just kind of slides into his hand. Just like so. So if you prefer your Jason armed, you can definitely have him holding his machete. Very clean blade. Doesn't look like he's actually done any killing with this one yet. But getting back to the pouch that he has, I like it because it actually kind of changes the machete from just a weapon of convenience, like he just stumbled into a tool shed and found one, and the fact that he now wears this pouch kind of has turned it into really his weapon of choice. Let's see if I can get it to slide in. There we go. It slides in and hangs down like such. That's really cool. So, if you're a big enough Jason fan, you may choose to get 3 of these and display each one separately. As for me, again, I will probably either keep him with his bandaged face or go ahead and do his iconic mask face. Not sure yet. But yeah, for my first Jason, I'd say this is definitely a winner. This is an awesome figure. If you get a chance, pick him up. If you're a Jason fan, again, please, leave me a response. Leave some comments. Tell me about him. Tell me something, some trivia about the story. I would really love to know it. For now, though, rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.